So the first issue is the pervasive reality of the unequal distribution of both talent and wealth. And so Marx famously noted that capital tended to accumulate in the hands of fewer and fewer people as time went on. Now, the cataclysmic mistake that Marx made, one of many, was to assume that there was something unique about capitalism in the production of inequality. And there's much more thorough work done now on all sorts of theoretical fronts, ranging from physics to economics, demonstrating that that proclivity of resource, let's say, or even substance for that matter, to be unequally distributed is extremely pervasive. And so, for example, it is the case that most of the world's capital is in the hands of a relatively few people. But it's also the case that most of the world's water flows through a very small number of rivers, and that most of the world's population lives in a very small number of cities, and that very few planets have almost all the planetary mass. And that also applies to stars. It applies to your blood vessels as well. A very small proportion of your blood vessels have the largest volume of flow. That's called a Pareto distribution, and Pareto distributions tend to characterize a certain proportion of natural systems. And so this proclivity for inequality to emerge is real, and the danger that capital will accumulate in the hands of a very small number of people is also real. But number one, it can't be attributed to capitalism, because every economic system that humans have ever employed produces a Pareto distribution.